We're back.
Oh,
And this is special episode number 100. We made it to 100.
what? Dude, hit the celebration. Whatever sound effect we got, the yay,
Oh,
whatever we
gosh.
got for celebration.
Here we go. Techno rave. Good old non-copyrighted AI created techno music.
That's the only music I listen to, by the way. I only listen to non-copyright free royalty-free music. That's all I listen to, everybody.
Well, then we don't get a takedown notice from YouTube.
Exactly.
Episode 100. So thank you to everybody that listens to the You Choose podcast and has listened to the You Choose podcast. We even got a message from somebody from Greece that listens to the podcast. All right. Well, let's start, Eddie, with Mysterious Forest. We did, I tried to do a cover like the Choose Your Own Adventure that kind of tells you we've got a Bigfoot, an old house, a UFO, a dark forest, all in one.
You want hauntings?
Yes.
You want Bigfoot? You want aliens? Yes. So tonight we're doing the whole book, right? We're not a whole book. We're just going to do the book.
We're just going to go through as many as we can get through in about an hour.
In the hour. Cool.
We got a good dedication here to Edward Packard and to everybody that loves Choose Your Own Adventure. And then the obligatory map, Eddie. I figured we have to have a map. Gotta have a map. So we're at our the story is we're at our grandparents' house. So we got our grandparents' house, the forest, the cabin, the bandits' camp, the cave, the foggy island, the waterfalls. You know, you just got to have all that, a basic map.
You got to love how your grandparents couldn't find better real estate. You know, they're like, listen, guys, we don't want an HOA. We don't want that. We want to have trees. We want well-established trees. I know. We'll build a house out by Bandit's Cave and Foggy Island. Okay, cool. Thanks, Grandpa.
Exactly. All right.
You want me to start this, Lee, or you want to start?
Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, go ahead and start on page 1, Eddie.
Here we go. You're a curious and adventurous 9-year-old. In the summer afternoon of 1986, I was a solid 9 years old back then. How old were you?
I would have been 12.
There you go. Look at that. Exactly. See, you wouldn't
I
have
would have
been
been.
me. It'd have been
I've been halfway to retirement already.
Exactly. I was already working on my first divorce at 9. Yeah. I was like, you're a curious and adventurous 9-year-old. In the summer afternoon of 1986, while exploring the vast woods near your grandparents' house, you stumble on a mysterious path you've never seen before. As the path winds deeper into the forest, you realize you're on the brink of an extraordinary adventure. You follow the path until it splits into 2 directions. To the left, the path is covered in bright, colorful flowers that seem to shimmer in the sunlight. To the right, the path is dark and shadowy, with twisted trees and an eerie silence. If you choose the path with colorful flowers, turn to page 2. If you choose the dark and shadowy path, turn to page 6. Choose neither and venture into the deep woods. Turn to page 74. Starting off on page 1 with 3 choices.
3.
What more do you want?
Our young man there, tucked in shirt, the belt buckle, and then he's even got his pants rolled up at the bottom so that you don't trip over those long jeans.
I can show you about 100 photos of me. I don't have that many photos of me as a kid, actually, believe it or not. I can show you 5 photos of me as a child, and I looked exactly like this. I'm not even kidding you guys. This is how it worked in the 80s.
Yes, it did.
You better tuck that shirt in. That shirt better be tucked.
I remember last time we were getting eaten by a squid, and our shirt was still tucked in.
Listen, there's a way to get that power tuck in the 80s. You got that baby on there and you crank that belt down, just one more belt, one more notch in.
Oh, yeah. Remember how your notches in the belt would get so worn out because, that thing's so tight.
Cranked it down, dude. I'd tie my shoes crazy tight. I'd be like,
yes. Yes.
If you can't feel your heartbeat in your feet, your shoes aren't tight enough.
You're not tight enough. All right. So we got
Mr. BRS. We got Woods.
So I think we're going to the deep woods. That would be 74.
I love it. Our
Give it
gang is like,
another.
we're not going left or right, bro. We're going down the middle.
We're just going right down that, barreling down that middle. Page 74. Okay. We're
I'm
going
loving this AI art, Lee. Just got to tell you.
all the way to the end
Oh
here.
God, that ghost on page 29, bro.
Yes. Yeah, there's some good art. All right. The trees whisper secrets, and you're certain that if you look hard enough, you'll uncover something hidden. That day, your persistence pays off when you stumble upon a set of massive footprints, too large and distinct to belong to any animal you recognize. Your heart pounds as you snap pictures on your disposable camera. All right, here, another choice already, folks. To show the pictures, or to show these pictures to your best friend Todd, turn to page 75. If you decide to keep the photos a secret, turn to page 76. So let us know if we show the pictures to Todd, or do we decide to keep those photos on our disposable camera secret? Let us know in the chat.
We're gonna give Todd's gonna get Todded.
Yes.
John Kennedy caught it already. Why you guys got to do Todd dirty?
These pictures, Eddie, here were, I think, some of the better AI that came up that look more like the pictures in the Choose Your Own Adventure book.
I agree. They just look good.
They do. Very kind of grainy.
Whatever app you used, I have to applaud.
So I used Google's AI for some of them, and then ChatGPT for some of them. The good thing about Google AI is you could upload up to 3 pictures and tell it to use these as an example for the style and format. And so that's what I did. And so that's why these ended up being a little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Giving it reference photos is a good thing. I think Mr. BRS is saying keep it a secret. I'm not sure with that one.
So 76 would be you, Eddie.
76. Here we go. Oh man, look at that face we're making on 76.
I know. That's so good.
76. You decide to keep the photos a secret and hide the camera in your jean jacket. The next morning, you go to retrieve the camera from your jean jacket, only to discover, I love the jean jacket reference, by the way.
Yes.
To discover jacket missing from your closet. You ask your grandmother where your jacket is. Oh, I washed that filthy thing, she exclaimed. It smelled like you rolled around in a cage full of sentient chimpanzees. Good one, buddy. House of danger. House of danger, everybody. You rush to the laundry room and pull your jacket out of the washing machine. Your disposable camera is completely destroyed along with all of your evidence.
The end.
Dang it! So now, should you choose classic adventure, we should go back to our last decision.
That was
on 74.
But we didn't die.
We didn't die. Our camera died.
And we didn't get concussed.
No concussions, no death.
Not yet.
We can go back to page 74 and just pick a different decision.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Or do we want to go all the way back to the beginning?
Let's do 74 and then we'll go back the next one.
Okay.
So that would be page 75.
Show Todd. So 75.
Okay, I'll do that one. You show your best friend Todd, who is doubtful at first, but soon Todd becomes as obsessed as you are. You both venture back to the woods every day, piecing together the mystery. Broken branches, huge claw marks on trees, and even strange sounds at night. It's clear something big, something ancient, is living in those woods. One afternoon, while searching near a crevasse, you find what you've been hoping for, a large mound of fur caught in a thorn bush. Todd is ecstatic, but you feel something darker stirring inside you. As Todd eagerly examines the fur, you realize what this discovery could really mean. Fame, attention. Everyone would finally know who you are and the one who found Bigfoot. Todd, though, is getting in the way of that. He's too excited, too trusting. You don't want to be the follower anymore. Here we go. If you listen to your darkest thoughts, turn to page 78. If you decide not to surrender to your dark nature, turn to page 77.
We're gonna murder
man.
Todd.
Yes. Basically,
Don't do it.
do we murder Todd or not murder Todd? Yeah.
To murder
Scott Miller,
Todd,
we didn't fall off a
not
cliff.
murder Todd. That is the question.
So let us know in the chat, do we surrender to our dark side or do we not surrender to your dark side? Yeah, like you said, we didn't fall off a cliff last time. We already have a crevasse. I tried to include as many crevasses and concussions that the story would allow anyway.
I have the crevasse counter going.
Yes. Never surrender, Kendi John says. So he's saying never surrender to the dark side.
No. Don't do that.
Oh, Scott Miller says do not as well. Okay. We'll give it another second here. Do not surrender would be page 77 though, Eddie, if you want to get your finger ready for that
We're
one.
not gonna pull a Todd on Todd.
Yeah.
78.
No, we don't want to listen. Don't surrender. So that'd be 77.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Don't surrender. That night, you make your move. You tell Todd you should head back to the clearing the next day to stake out the creature's den. But instead, you go alone, telling him you'll be back shortly. God, we're bad friends no matter what we do on this one.
Oh, yeah. We're still surrendering to our dark side.
Todd, trusting you, waits at your usual meeting spot, but you don't return. Hours later, look how disappointed Todd is in the picture.
I know.
Todd tracks you down. When he finds you standing near the clearing, the camera in your hand, your heart races with the thrill of what you have seen. I saw it, Todd. Bigfoot. I saw him, you say, your eyes wide with excitement. Todd's face falls. Where's the proof? The photos. You look down at the camera, then back at him. I took some, but I lost the film. The creature. It was too fast. Todd, it's gone. Todd's eyes narrow. Why didn't you come back for me? His voice is tight with betrayal. You can feel the weight of his gaze, but you don't back down. I didn't need you. This is my discovery now. Todd stands there frozen, and in that moment you see the hurt in his eyes. He knows you've used him, and with a small, almost smug grin, you turn and disappear deeper into the woods, leaving him standing alone, his trust shattered. Later, the story of Bigfoot's discovery spreads, but Todd's name is nowhere to be found. Only yours appears, with photos that don't show the, but still paint you as the one who uncovered the creature. You know you've done something awful, but it doesn't matter. Todd isn't part of the story anymore. You are, and that's all that counts. The end. Oh God, that's so terrible.
Yes.
Oh my God, we betrayed our friend, and Big still in the background looking disapprovingly like, dog, that's bad.
I love how AI captured the moment perfectly. I mean, look at our smug face.
Yep. And Todd's just sad. And Todd looks weirdly like a kid and an adult at the same time.
Yes. His shirt's tucked in. I love that. Of course.
Both tucked in, very tight. Did you have to say that with two kids with their shirts both tucked in?
No. I don't think I did. It just knows. I just kind of gave it a general prompt of descriptions, kids in the 80s. Yeah, geez. Yeah, this one has a lot of endings, Scott. There's no novel here. It's just 2-3 pages end, 2-3 pages ending,
There's one distinct storyline in here that goes for a while, though.
It does.
I remember.
Yeah.
That's good, though. A lot of these books did have that. They had these like short little branches, boop, boop,
yes,
boop, boop. And then you had maybe one, maybe two like main stories that kind of would coast through the whole thing.
Balloon Over the Sahara had 44 endings. So
44, yeah. No, how many endings are on this one? Do you know off the top of your head?
Oh no, like 53. I think there's a lot. 53. I think it's 53.
There's 53 endings. A lot of these endings got really dark. They did.
They did.
They did.
All right, so let's go back to page 1. And let's do another. So we voted to go
So
to page 74 last time. So let's let the people vote on, do we go
left or
to the
right?
colorful flowers or the shadowy path? Let us know in the chat. And we'll
And
go see where
what
that
I
takes
enjoy
us.
about this book that we put together was we kind of made a trope out of the main character, because we
Yes.
noticed over the years of doing this show that there were some concurrent themes, and we did even talk to Edward Packard about this, because we're like, we noticed there was a lot of like options to betray your friends. And he's like, yeah, because I thought, why make it always like good and obviously bad? There was one that was like, what if you did something that was good for you, but not great to be to your friend? And we're like, see, that's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Yeah, because I think he said, it's like, well, these kids that are reading it are 10, 11, 12 years old. I mean, they don't quite know what the right thing to do is. You're going to be when you're 9, you're selfish.
Yeah, you're going to think, what do I want? I'm going to do that.
Looks
Looks
like
like we got
flowers.
flowers.
Okay,
All right, Lee,
I'll
you
do
want to
this
take
one.
this turn?
Yes. The colorful flowers lead you to a beautiful garden. As you explore, you notice the flowers change colors and shape before your eyes. Suddenly, what appears to be a leprechaun jumps out from behind a bush. You took a correspondence course in cryptozoology a few months ago, so you're certain of what you see. You're so startled and stumble back and trip on a stick and fall and hit your head on the trail hard. You black out and wake up a few seconds later. The leprechaun stands above you, staring at you curiously. I am Tiberius, guardian of the Garden of Illusion, the leprechaun says. You must solve my riddle to proceed, Tiberius asks. What has roots that nobody sees, is taller than trees? Up, up it goes, and yet never grows. So if you answer mountain, turn to page 8. If you answer shadow, turn to page 10. So already,
Ooh.
Eddie, we got a concussion.
This could already concussed. And
Yes.
what I like about this is that both answers are correct for this riddle, right?
Yes. There's no wrong answer here. First name
Well,
James, last name Kirk. Yeah,
you have
exactly.
to
James
cue the Star
Tiberius
Trek
Kirk.
fight music now.
Yes. Let me grab it
The James
here.
Kirk.
James, I think there was a book, Eddie, maybe you read it. There probably 30, 40 years ago, they did kind of an alternate timeline where James
Yes.
Kirk became like a Roman emperor, and he was called Tiberius.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I read a bunch of like Star Trek Elseworld books like way later in life, and they were really fun.
Yes.
I think I read one in the Mirror Universe where they were all evil.
Yeah. That might have been it.
Kirk.
Yeah. James Tiberius or Kirk was the emperor of the galaxy, and Picard was like one of his generals or something like that. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. So here we go. We got Mountain is the winner of this. So I'll turn to page 8.
8. So that would be you, Eddie.
Correct, Tiberius exclaims, his voice echoing like thunder across the mystical space. The garden fades away, its lush foliage dissolving like watercolors in the rain, and you find yourself at the base of a towering mountain. A narrow path winds up the rocky slope, dotted with patches of resilient alpine flowers pushing through the cracks. As you climb several feet up the slope, your boots scraping against loose shale, you slip and fall, hitting your head on the rocks below. Concussion number 2.
Number 2.
This just became a concussion counter. Boom.
Okay.
I wish we could do 2 at once. That'd be hilarious.
Yes.
Hitting your head on the rocks below. You watch helplessly as stars explode behind your eyes, and for several seconds you black out. The metallic taste of blood fills your mouth. Man, we really
got hit.
You bit off a piece of your tongue. No. You rest for a few minutes, then get up and continue your journey, your temple throbbing with each step. You encounter a fork in the path. One direction leads to a rickety old bridge over a deep crevasse. Dang it! Our counters. its weathered wooden planks swaying ominously in the bitter mountain wind. The other path leads into a dark cave where the echoes of dripping water and something else, something less natural. It's werewolf pee, y'all! Don't do it!
Oh,
Emanates from its running mouth. The late afternoon sun casts long shadows across the mountainside, making the decision before you even more daunting. A cold wind whips around you, carrying the scent of pine and something ancient in the distance. Ancient dookie, everybody. In the distance, a lone eagle circles overhead as if waiting to see which path you'll choose. Your heart pounds as you weigh your options, knowing whichever route you take, there may be no turning back.
Ooh,
If you choose to cross the bridge, turn to page 16. If you choose to enter the cave, turn to page 18.
all right. So we have a concussion and a crevasse in one page.
I don't even know if that's happened in real choose your own adventure land. This is amazing. We are literally distilling down the choose your own
Yes.
adventure magic.
Tried to
Like,
take all the
literally.
tropes and just cram as many of them in the story as you can.
We're a walking, talking trope. I love it.
We got to vote for bridge.
Bridge.
I mean, nothing can happen on a bridge.
I mean, nothing but good stuff, right?
Exactly. I'm not going into the cave. Heck no. Okay. So I guess that's another
mean,
vote for bridge. So we'll give it another second here, but I think it's page 16. So let me get there. Unless we get another vote here. Here we go. 16, bridge. Near the path, there's an old bridge, its weathered wooden planks stained dark with age and warped by countless seasons of rain and sun. Thick ropes, frayed and green with moss, serve as the only railings between you and the abyss below. You carefully step onto the rickety bridge, feeling it sway beneath your feet, the ancient timber groaning in protest with each tentative step. The cool mountain breeze whips around you, making the bridge dance ever so slightly from side to side. As you cross the bridge, you look down and see a deep crevasse as it plunges nearly 100 feet. Its jagged walls disappear into a shroud of mist that swirls like ghostly fingers reaching upward. Sharp rocks peek through the fog like ancient teeth, waiting to catch the unwary. Halfway across the bridge, you hear a cracking sound, sharp and decisive like a gunshot in the quiet mountain air. Your heart leaps into your throat as splinters of wood rain down into the chasm below. All right, here we go. If you run to the other side as quickly as possible, turn to page 26. If you turn back, afraid the bridge will collapse, turn to page 28. So let us know in the chat if you want us to run across the bridge as fast as possible, or do we turn around and go back? Let us know. So yeah, another one of the tropes, Eddie, is that we've got to make a death-defying decision quickly.
Oh yeah. No time.
And there's always a chance of falling. Seems like we had the chance, like that one book we did where we fell into the pool.
Yeah.
And it was empty or something like that.
There's a chance to fall. It was going to happen.
Yes. All right. So we have a vote for run to the other side. John says go forward. We'll give Mr. BRS a minute here, but so far we got 2 votes for run across the bridge as fast as possible. Because, in our mind, we know we're faster than this bridge can break because we're amazing.
We're right. Like I've taken running across rotting bridges as a correspondence course. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly.
Turning around never works. Exactly.
Good point.
All right. 26. Here we go. Dude, these photos have me excited about or these pictures have me excited about what choices here.
Yeah.
26. Oh my god. Dude. Okay. You dash across the bridge just as you are about to reach the end. The board breaks beneath your feet. You plunge into the deep crevasse. You regret your curious 9-year-old nature. Time seems to slow as you fall. The splintered edges of the broken board spinning away above you like wooden stairs. The walls of the crevasse rush past, all dark stone streaked with white quartz that catches the sunlight, creating brief, beautiful flashes that seem to mock your fate. Your mother's warnings about the old bridge echo in your mind, mixing with the howl of wind in your ears. And you remember how she always said your curiosity would be the death of you. In your final moments, your thoughts drift to your beloved laboratory in your parents' basement, filled with half finished inventions and brilliant plans. Surely, Todd, your annoying neighbor, won't find. He won't use your ingenious designs for his own glory, will he? P.S. Todd did indeed discover the laboratory 2 days later. His invention of the self tying shoelace would make him famous by fifth grade, though only you would ever know that the blueprints were originally scrawled in your notebooks in purple crayon. The
The
end.
end.
Not only did we die, but then our friend now betrays us and our
Yes.
memory and steals our invention. See,
Oh, I love that one. That one's a good one.
the choose your own adventure The choose your own adventure fates have found balance. See, they
Yeah.
restored Todd balance. I'm
And I
kidding.
was able to
We
put a
just screamed at
laboratory
him.
in there. Yeah, I mean, another trope, lab in your basement. I mean, so many of the books had labs or an
The
office or
lab in your
something.
basement. I'm telling you, dude, every like TV show and movie I saw where some kid had some secret hangout and they had just something cooking there.
Yes.
That largely, if I could turn this camera around and show you guys my desk, it's insane. It looks like there's like 50 unfinished things here because that's exactly what's going
Yeah. Yeah.
on. And yeah, it dang well informed me. Again, darn you, Todd, as we
Yes.
scream to our deaths.
But we were always fascinated by, I don't know, maybe you weren't, but I had some books where they had like their desk and there was just stuff all over it and just little
Oh yeah.
trinkets and stuff. And I loved it.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Fascinated by it. Like, oh, what is that thing? What kind of secret is in there? You know, all this stuff. I got like right here. I have this great book just sitting here. Like, what's in here? I don't know. Let's find
I
out.
don't know. It's been there.
um.
So we'll go back. Do we want to go back one decision or do we want to go back further?
Oh, let's leave it up to the readers on this one. We can go back one decision and turn back on the bridge, or we can go back a couple decisions and maybe go into that cave that smells like werewolf pee.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We can go back to the cave. But yeah, Todd got his revenge on this one. I figured we had to have something in there where Todd still stabs you in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, BRS says go back. Okay, so page 16.
Okay.
I assume he means to go back one decision.
Yeah.
So
I think that's one
let's
decision.
see. Yeah, John, doesn't matter. Okay. Well, let's go back one decision then. So page 28.
28.
Where we turn around. So page 28. I think that was me. Or it's my turn because you did the last one.
Yep, your turn. Yep, your turn, sir.
Here we go. We're going to brag about ourselves. Since you have amazing reflexes, you know, we're awesome.
Yes.
You turn back just in time to avoid falling with the collapsing of the bridge. Breathing a sigh of relief, you see another path leading around the chasm. Your heart pounds against your ribs as you watch the last rotting planks tumble into the darkness below. The sound of splintering wood echoing off the crevasse walls like distant gunshots. Sweat trickles down your back as you realize how close you came to joining those fragments in the abyss. Mere inches and a split-second reaction making all the difference between life and death. For a few seconds, you ponder how awesome you are. Because, you know, we are. You notice the alternate path winds along the edge of the chasm like a snake disappearing into a grove of twisted pine trees that seem to lean out over the void. Looking closer, you notice this trail appears more worn, as if others before you have chosen the wiser route. I should have put something in there about, well, you know, we're wise, so why wouldn't we? All right, let's get to the decision here. If you take the new path, turn to page 52. If you decide to head back to the base of the mountain, turn to page 54. So do we choose the new path or do we go to the mountain base? Let us know in the chat. All right. Good illustration there of us sweating, even though maybe I should have made him sweat because we realize we're so amazing that there wouldn't have been a chance we would have died anyway.
He's sweating. We're sweating because we realize that we could have died and Todd would have stole our inventions.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we're like, oh my God, he could have taken my self-tying shoelaces.
Oh,
That jerk friend. Good thing I didn't plummet to my death.
I had trouble coming up with an idea for an invention, but I thought back in the 80s, self-tying shoes, that would have been amazing.
Dude, Back to the Future 2, that was the thing already yelled out when he put the shoes on. He's like, whoa, self-tying laces.
That's right. Back to the Future. Yes. Okay, 2 votes for new path, Eddie. So that would be page 52.
52 it is. Moving to it.
All right. Oh yeah, this storyline. This is a good one.
52. See, here we go. We're not wrapping this thing up soon. Look at this. Oh wow, that kid just put the boots to him. Look at that.
I know.
Jeez. You should like a little piece of text on the stick, be like concussor.
Concussor, yes.
You walk down the new path for several hours, exploring the dense woods. While you are walking, and taking in all the sounds and smells of the dense woods, #piss forest, you smell smoke. Curious, you follow the scent and spot a flickering light through the trees. Peeking around a large oak tree, you see 2 scruffy men huddled around a campfire, stuffing wads of cash into duffel bags. The local radio station WFUN has been buzzing about a recent bank robbery. Your eyes widen as you realize these must be the bank robbers. Excitement bubbles up inside you as you consider what to do next. Leave the robbers and explore the base of the mountain, page 54. Get closer and see what you can find out, page 45.
All right. Do you see that local radio station, WFUN?
What fun!
What fun!
Where we cut off every song and we start the song and talk over it.
Yes. Oh.
That was the one thing that got me so mad.
Especially if you were trying to record a song off the radio. Yes.
Yeah. I'm sitting there with my tape recorder, like hitting record and play at the same time.
Yes.
Which I had to do. And then you're like sitting there like a monk just waiting for it. And then as soon as the song is starting to end, the DJ's like, and so-and-so, and that was blah, 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 blah. And you're like, no!
It's like, stop it.
My free song.
I want my free songs.
I like John Kennedy.
We're going to steal that money. That's true. That's true. We might.
Exactly, bro. Listen, I'll betray a friend for fame. What do you think I'll do to strangers for money?
Money. Our hubris.
I'll push you in that fire. I'll push you into that fire.
All right. So we got 1 vote for Explore the Mountain and 1 vote for Get Closer. So it's actually tied right now, but we'll give it a second. Maybe we'll have somebody split. If not, we can break out the coin, but unfortunately,
did you choose coin? Do we have our photos?
I still can't get okay. Mr. BRS says get closer. I assume that's what that means.
Explore. 45? I think he's saying I think Mr. BRS is splitting the decision.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that'd be page 54. So that'd be me.
Yeah. So we got to see what happens here. We should 54. Do a new You Choose coin with one side has Proof Rock and the other one has Schmidt.
Oh, that would be
have
good.
The picture. We have the drawing of them that Al did.
Yes. The website isn't letting me upload the images for some reason. I don't know what happened.
Son of a gun. Let me do a little looking around, see if I can't find a new coin.
All right, here we go.
A coin. All right.
Yeah. A physical one.
Oh, we are split. No one's said anything. All right, we got to flip a coin, bro.
Oh.
John Kennedy says steal. Mr. BRS says explore. Oh, Scott Miller said explore too.
Explore the mountain. Yeah.
Sorry, Scott.
All right. So page 54. You head back to the base of the mountain, the sound of rustling leaves underfoot accompanying your every step. As you emerge from the dense thicket, A delightful sight greets you, a gathering of forest animals, their eyes sparkling with curiosity and warmth. A wise old owl perches atop a low branch, its feathers ruffled in the gentle breeze, while a playful fox bounces on its paws nearby, tail flicking with excitement. Squirrels chatter animatedly, their tiny paws gesturing toward a path winding into the heart of the woods as if urging you to follow. The air is filled with earthy scent of moss and damp soil, mingled with the sweet fragrance of wildflowers that dot the forest floor. You can feel a sense of camaraderie with these creatures, as if they share a purpose that transcends the boundaries of language. The animals glance back at you, their eyes filled with an unspoken promise of adventure and discovery, beckoning you to follow their lead. If you follow the animals, turn to page 15. If you decide to look for the lake, turn to page 11. So do we follow the animals or look for the lake? Let us know in the chat.
See, we
Now
are
this
in
one,
it now. This story
AI,
is not. We're doing it,
yeah,
guys. We're in the flow.
we're all over the place. The AI got the age a little wrong on this one. I could not get it to upgrade, but this kid looks like he's 5.
We have a 6-year-old now. What I love about the animals, this is where you got to have fun here. You got clearly an owl,
Yes.
a fox. I'm gonna say a fox, and then a squirrel. But then you got Watch a McNugget right there. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you what that is. Is it a wolf chilla?
Yeah. I
Is it
think
a
it
is
is.
it a is it a
It
is it a
is.
chimp
It's
monk? Like what is that
some
thing?
sort of amalgamation.
And its back leg like turns into its like butt. Like
I
so
know.
good.
I know.
No, I'm
Bunch-
not knocking it. It's funny.
It is
I love
funny.
it. I'm like, oh dude, fox, owl, squirrel. I don't know what you
It's
is.
like,
Kill
what
it
is
quick.
it's cryptozoology? Remember? We took
It's
a
like
course in cryptozoology.
exactly. He's like, I'm the Alabama mountain mutt squirrel.
Mountain mutt squirrel. Well, it looks like
I'm the
page
only one of my
15.
kind.
Page 15 for you, Eddie. We got 2
All
votes
right,
for
we're going
follow the
back. Look
animals.
at us go. We're hopping backward.
Okay, so we'll go to page 15 this time.
15. Oh, snap, dude. We got
Here we go.
anthropomorphic. I said werewolf piss. I knew it.
You knew it.
You decided to follow the curious group of animals consisting of a wise owl, a playful squirrel, and a cautious deer. If AI thought that was a deer, we're going to fight. They lead you deeper into the forest along a winding path you hadn't noticed before. As you walk, the trees seem to grow because you had to have that forest sight, bro. You can't see it. That's
You
a
can't.
John Cena thing.
Yeah, John
You
Cena.
can't see it. You need that druid sight.
Uh-huh.
As you walk, the trees seem to grow taller and closer together, blocking out most of the sunlight. Suddenly, you hear a low growl coming from a nearby clearing. The animals stop and gesture for you to proceed along. Coming from a nearby clearing. Oh, sorry. Alone. Heart pounding, you step into the clearing and see a familiar figure. Mr. Johnson, your grandparents' neighbor. Before you can call out to him, you watch in horror as he begins to transform. His body contorts and grows, fur sprouting all over as he turns into a massive werewolf before your eyes. To your surprise, the werewolf doesn't attack yet. Instead, it looks at you with a hint of recognition. You notice a silver collar around its neck, glowing faintly in the dim light. The werewolf gestures to the collar and then to you as if asking for help. You now face a difficult choice. If you try to remove the collar from the werewolf, turn to page 71. If you think it's too dangerous and back away slowly, turn to page 62.
Ooh. This is a good one.
We followed the animals.
Yeah.
Took us to this guy. He's pointing at his collar.
Come
What
on.
you gonna do?
What are you going to do? So this one, we've gone what, 4 pages, 5 pages without an ending.
I think we've gone like five or more pages without an ending. So we're cruising. We're in that flow, guys.
We are.
I'm sad that what if you just punt the wolf monk for no reason? Like, sure, I'm out.
Yeah. Punch the werewolf and run away.
Punch the werewolf. Punch the werewolf. and kick one of his animal friends. Don't do that. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Don't do that.
I would never do that. No, no, no.
Let's see.
We
Remove
here
it.
love
We can
animals.
have a.
You choose.
John says remove it. We can have a new buddy. And
I know. You know, Werewolf Friend. Have you seen Altered Beast? That's a great video game.
what if
Punch
his first name is
tombstones?
Todd?
Oh, Todd the Werewolf. Oh,
Todd the Werewolf.
that's a rough one. It almost negates everything. Just back to a neutral at that point. All right, we got 2 votes for help. Oh, 1 for back away. Scott coming in.
But we got 2 votes for help, so that's 71.
All right, sir, that's you.
All right, let's get to page 71.
The illustration is just blood. I knew it.
Pile of blood, a puddle of blood.
Oops.
With trembling hands, you approach the werewolf, your heart racing as your hand trembles as you reach for the glowing collar. Your fingers touch the cool silver. A jolt of energy courses through your body. Suddenly, the forest around you begins to shimmer and shift, revealing a hidden world of magic and wonder. The werewolf's form ripples, and Mr. Johnson emerges, human once more. He explains that he's part of an ancient order of guardians, protecting the magical realm from those who would exploit it. The animals that led you here were his fellow guardians in disguise, testing your courage and compassion. Mr. Johnson tells you that by choosing to help, you've proven yourself worthy of joining their ranks. For a moment, you find yourself wishing you could be a guardian shark patrolling the mystical waters. Mr. Johnson smiles, sensing your thoughts, and reveals that the guardians can take many forms, but not aquatic ones. Your dreams of becoming a shark are shattered.
You'll never become a shark.
Never.
Not even in the book we write ourselves.
No. He offers you the chance to learn the ways of magic, becoming a guardian yourself. As you ponder this life-changing decision, you realize your summer adventure has only just begun, and a world of extraordinary possibilities now lies before you. The end. So no shark.
That's a good ending. That's a good storyline. That's a good storyline, guys. That was good.
Yes, that was
a good one. We went a good length of time without any sort of ending there.
Yeah. 5-6 pages.
It'll never be dark.
Yep, never. So again, leaning into that trope. You're never going to be a shark.
Now, do we want to go back and leave the collar on?
Okay, yeah. Let's see. That was page.
Or do we want to go? Yeah.
Was that 16?
17. I think.
Was it
16,
17?
15. I lied.
15. Okay.
So
15.
Too dangerous. Back away. Page 62.
62. Okay, so let's go to 62.
I can read that one here.
Okay.
Oh, 62. This looks much scarier.
Yeah.
The other one was so nice. You decide it's too dangerous and begin to back away slowly. The werewolf's eyes suddenly flash with anger, all traces of Mr. Johnson vanishing. You turn and run, crashing through the underbrush as howls echo behind you. Your heart pounds in your ears as you sprint, branches whipping your face and tearing at your clothes. You can hear the werewolf gaining on you, its heavy breathing getting closer with each passing second. In your panic, you don't notice a steep crevasse. It's too late. You tumble down the rocky slope, pain exploding through your body. It looks younger than 9, by the way.
Yes.
As you hit the ground hard. Dazed and broken, you look up to see the werewolf silhouette at the top of the ravine. It howls triumphantly before leaping down towards you, its razor-sharp claws extended. In your final moments, you realize with horror that the friendly animals who led you here are now watching from the shadows, their eyes glowing eerily in the darkness. You understand too late you were never meant to leave this forest alive. Ooh. That fucker's dark.
That one is really dark. That was definitely a fail.
For a dark ending, I liked it as a dark ending, but I'm with Scott. I liked the first ending.
The first ending, yeah, you become a guardian,
but you don't become a shark.
So
no, for you, buddy.
The disappointment of the shark not being a shark or death.
Yeah, no, you're never going to be a shark. That's how that works.
So either way,
I
you're
think we
not a
got time for
shark.
another. You're not doing it. You can call yourself a shark, but you're not. I'm a land shark.
Yes,
No, you're not.
I'm a land shark. Yeah. What do we want to do? Let's see. Here's the robbers. So we went to go explore the base of the mountain. We can try to get closer.
Let's do that. That's the next choice that we didn't make.
Yeah, so that would be page 45. Whoops. I'll read that one. Here we go. Yeah, this one, the AI made us even younger. We're like 4.
Dude,
We're regressing.
quit de-aging us.
Yes. Grinning mischievously and full of arrogance, you crouch down and crawl closer to get to the campfire. You overhear the robbers arguing about how to split the money and where to hide next. One of them mentions a secret cave by the river. As you lean in to hear more, you accidentally snap a twig. The robbers fall silent, looking in your direction. Your heart races as one of them stands up, saying, "I'll check it out." You need to move fast. What do you do? Your eyes dart frantically between the approaching robber and your surroundings, desperately seeking an escape. The tall oak tree beside you seems to offer sanctuary with its low-hanging branches and dense foliage, perfect for hiding until the danger passes. But then a surge of confidence floods through you, reminding you of your past correspondence courses you have taken in hand-to-hand combat. Plus, the fact that you have watched, here's a good one, plus the fact you've watched several Rambo movies.
That helps.
It does.
We're good.
The moonlight illuminates their faces of the remaining bandits by the fire, only 2 of them, and they look tired from their day of running. You calculate your odds as the footsteps draw closer, knowing these men have the location of all the stolen money. If you could somehow overpower them or evade them, you'd be a hero back in town. But one wrong move could mean certain doom. Your muscles tense as you must decide immediately. Trusting your climbing abilities or your moxie to face them head on. What do you do? Moxie.
Moxie.
So, do we climb the tree or do we turn around and try to fight them? Let us know in the chat. All right. I should have put maybe Karate Kid in there instead of Rambo. You've seen Rambo.
Both were, and then again, that does lean into the 80s trope of us being able to watch inappropriate movies for our age at the time.
Never mind. Yeah. Like the R-rated toy lines, like the RoboCop toy line, Aliens toy line, Rambo toy line, all based on rated R movies, which we weren't supposed to watch.
Yeah. They made a toy line on a movie that kids shouldn't have seen. And by the way, watching that one scene in the movie where he gets destroyed by bullets, even as an adult, I was like, ooh.
Wow. Yes.
They really lit him up.
They did. Yeah. Mr. BRS likes We Got Moxie. Yeah, I had to put Moxie in there.
Moxie!
So John says it's Rambo time, and so does Scott. So I think we're going to go full on Rambo, page 53.
All right, here we go. Page 53. Bear with me, y'all. That's the one, everybody.
That's the one, yes.
Yeah, crack. Channeling your inner Rambo, you grab a nearby large stick. You whirl around. The stick's already covered in blood. You don't know why. You don't care. You roll around and start swinging your stick wildly. Yeah! You scream, smacking one robber in the side of the head. Going for the kill shot right out of the gate.
Yeah, I know.
Look at Gerald. Speaking of Rambo, Gerald's in the chat for the last storyline. Hey, buddy. Hopefully you can rewind this. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah! You scream, smacking one robber in the side of his head. He yelps in pain, his spirit leaving his body. Crumpled to the ground, holding the side of his face. The other robber looks more amused than scared, but your surprise attack has given you a moment's advantage. What do? Make a run for it? Try to get help? Or climb up a nearby tree?
Ooh. Yes.
Excuse me.
So do we climb the tree or try to get some help? That's just like an 80s kid. Grab a stick.
Stick it up. Stick him up. Bah. I love how
the
the
pun.
friend is laughing at the other friend's misfortune.
I know.
You
It's
got
like
killed by a 9-year-old.
he got taken
That's
down
funny.
by a 9-year-old. I also noticed that the robber's left hand is like right in the fire.
Yeah, he's like, and I'm burnt.
And I'm burnt. We're just taking out our anger because we never became a shark. Our frustration.
He's like, with all my shark anger, I hit you in the face. Whap.
Well, that would be fairly accurate. You know, they told us in the 80s to just hide your emotions deep down. Don't talk about them.
Bury them. Bury them. Emotions
Bury
are
them.
bad.
Yeah, don't ever talk about it.
And if you come across some robbers by a campfire, take it out on them.
Yeah, exactly. We got two votes for climb that tree. So I think we're climbing that tree. That would be me, page 31. Let's go climb that tree, people. Here we go. I like how AI changed the bandits. Look like from their 1941.
I know, they're not even. Well, you hit him so hard his hair fell out.
There you go.
We were like,
his toupee fell off.
Pow, male pattern baldness. Male pattern baldness. No.
Hair club for men.
I can't go on AIDS. You just aged me 20 years, bro. Dang you.
Gosh darn it. All right.
And he is wearing a hat in the photo, so you never know.
That's true. That's true.
You knocked his beard off. His beard flew off.
The beard hit him so hard he shaved. Oh, man. The incontinuity. You scramble up the nearest tree, skinning your knees but not caring. The robbers gather at the base, looking up at you angrily. Come down, you little brat, one shouts. You stick out your tongue and climb higher, but the branches are getting thinner. The men start shaking the tree and making you cling on for dear life. Suddenly, you hear police sirens in the distance. The robbers look at each other in panic, unsure whether to run or try to grab you first. All right, here we go. Yell for help as loud as you can. Turn to page 39. Or try to attract a wild animal. Turn to page 38. So let us know in the chat. What's the worst that can happen?
What I love is we just climbed that tree, skinned our knees, knocked out a robber, and our shirt is
tucked in.
Hashtag still tucked. Look at that.
Exactly.
Power tuck.
You never.
That is a power tuck, everybody. You don't get that.
Grandma or mom taught you how to tuck that shirt in, tighten that belt down. Eddie's like, I can't breathe, Grandma. I don't care. That shirt stays tucked in.
That means it works. I mean, it's working. That's a power tuck right there.
Tie those shoes, but I can't feel my feet. That's the way it's supposed to be.
It's working. That's not working.
Stop complaining.
Like I got imprints of my shoes on my feet. Good. Well, they won't come off.
Then they won't come off. Not having no. There you go. I'm not having no grandson of mine going out with no tucked in shirt.
How would we attract a wild animal? We have raw meat in our pockets. Throw the raw meat.
Grandma always gives us bacon.
Pocket bacon, dude. Every time.
Yes. Let's see. Attract a wild animal. So we got 2 votes for animal. Okay. Page 38.
Your go, man.
Is that you? Page 38?
That is me. You remember. Oh, that's how it is. The robbers changed again, by the way, but that's okay.
They did.
You remember the half-eaten candy bar in your pocket, the one your mom always insists you carry for emergencies. You know that's like a payday or something weird. Like those,
probably.
It wasn't like one you won. It was like a payday
or
like a whatchamacallit or something.
Yes, like or like a nut roll or whatever those nut rolls or
salted nut roll. You're like I want like a Snickers or a Milky Way or something. Never.
No, you're taking this.
Here's your the Take 5. Remember that one? The Take 5 bar.
Like, or it's like black licorice or something.
Root beer barrels. I don't want root beer barrels.
Root beer barrels. Actually, those are pretty good.
They'll cut up the roof of your mouth though, worse than Captain Crunch.
Oh man, yes. If you suck on those wrong,
they will shred the top of your mouth like you're sucking on razor blades, dude. Like they'll
Yes.
stab you to death.
I mean, just think about
Um,
that. The grandparents are giving you razor blades to stick in your mouth, basically.
I mean, you're right. If you catch the edge of that wrong and it gets like a weird like edge to it from like
Yeah.
just it being worn down by you salivating all over it, it becomes like a little knife in your mouth, just
I know.
slicing you every chance you get. I'm
It
like,
does. Ugh.
um, you remember the half-eaten candy bar in your pocket, the one your mom always insists on you carrying for emergencies. Well, if this isn't an emergency, you don't know what is. You quickly unwrap it, the sweet smell wafting down. You recall in one of your many correspondence courses mentioning bears having an incredible sense of smell and an intense love of candy. You
Yes.
wave the candy bar in the air and then throw it to the ground below. The robbers look confused, but their expressions quickly change to terror as a low growl emerges from the bushes. A large black bear, attracted by the commotion and the smell of a Take Five bar, lumbers into this clearing. The men freeze by the immediate threat of the bear. The men take off running and screaming in terror. The bear follows them. You now have two choices. Climb down and try to find the police, page 47. Wait in the tree and make sure that dang bear does not come back, page 9.
9. All right. Let us know in the chat. Let's see. We've gone, what, 5, 6 decisions now again.
Again, this robber storyline. We are in it.
We're in it to win
And
it.
Mr. BRS invoking the Mr.
Mr.
Goodbar.
Goodbar. Those are actually
Mr.
good.
BRS, are you 90 years old?
I like
were
Mr.
good.
Goodbar. I
They
am
were
90.
good. They were good. They were good.
Yes.
I just remember as like a kid being like, I guess Snickers seemed like a thing. Like that was like the one that was all
Yeah.
right.
That was the go-to for
Right?
me.
Milk
Snickers.
I think Three Musketeers were the go-to for me too. Like you can't go
Yeah.
wrong with the Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Three Musketeers.
Kit Kat,
Snickers.
that was a win. Kit Kat was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. How about like a Good and Plenty? That was the Good and Plenty
Good
was
and-
the licorice I was thinking of. It's like black
It looked
licorice.
like pills, bro.
Yes.
I was like, the Good and Plenty and the hot tamales and then the Mike and Ike's, they all look like medicine to me. And I was like, I ain't taking them pills. I know what you'll do. You hide some PCP in there and I'll die. I'm not doing
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Mr.
Let's see.
BRS. I get it, dude. He had no dude, I get you. Because I'm telling you, I had a grandma who all she could understand for candy was like pre-depression era candy, like Dust Bowl candy.
Yes.
She's like black licorice, like hard candy that when you went to take one out of the dish, it took the whole thing with it. Like it took the whole cluster. Like the dish sometimes came up with it, just like whack.
Yes.
You're like,
it was so
oh,
hard.
shoot. Those strawberry candies that look like a
Strawberry
strawberry in the
candies,
wrapper.
yes. Yes. The butterscotch
Yeah.
ones. The hard
Butterscotch, Mr. Werther's original.
Werther's originals. Yeah. Or
Old
the ones
people candy, bro.
with the gold
Old
foil.
people.
That had like
The gold
it was
foil.
like yellow. The yellow
Oh, yeah.
gold foil thing, yeah.
You know, when you're visiting your grandparents or you have an older parent and you're like, these are my choices. This is what I got. Are there Twizzlers in the pantry? No. There's a bucket full of Werther's original.
It's because they last forever. Because,
You're
like
like,
you said, the Depression era grandparents are like, no, I don't want
What?
something that's going to go bad. I want something that's going to be around for the next 85 years.
Exactly. Like their penny candy tasted like, it was like savory. It was like bouillon cubes. You're like, this isn't candy.
This is beef bouillon.
This tastes like meat. Why is this candy? Not
Oh,
candy.
man.
Eat
Let's
it.
see.
What's our choice? Wait. Stay in the tree. Run while you can.
Run while you can.
So 2 votes for wait.
Stay in the tree and wait.
All right.
Oh,
we gotta
okay.
wait.
So yeah, we got 2 for wait. So page 9.
Page 9, sir. Way back at the beginning.
Would be me. Page 9. Here we go. You cling to the branches, your heart still racing from the close encounter. Straining your ears, you listen for any signs of the bear's return, while your eyes dart nervously between the shadows of the forest floor. As minutes tick by, you begin to relax, but decide to wait just a bit longer to be absolutely sure it's safe to climb down. The rough bark digs into your palms as you shift your weight, your muscles trembling from the strain of holding on for so long. Through gaps in the canopy, you catch glimpses of the setting sun painting the sky in deep oranges and purples. A beautiful sight that contrasts sharply with your precarious situation. Finally convinced that the bear has moved on, you begin your careful descent, testing each branch with shaking legs. Halfway down, your foot slips on a patch of damp moss. Suddenly, you're
Always.
falling. You're falling. Branches whip past your face. The world spins violently before everything goes black as you hit the ground with a dull
Yeah,
thud.
concussion.
Your
Again.
last concussion, your last conscious thought of being of the irony that the bear wasn't what hurt you after all. When you awaken, you look around, seeing a path leading into the thick, dark part of the woods. You have also heard there is a lake somewhere in the forest. So we got a concussion, but we got a decision. Try the dark woods, turn to page 6. Look for the lake, turn to page 11. Let us know in the chat. Dark woods or lake? So we got another concussion, Eddie.
Concussed again. It's a 3. So far, 3 concussions.
3 concussions in this read through so far. But there could be room for so many more. Always room for
so
concussion.
Many more concussions. For the sequel. There's always room for head trauma.
Yeah. Instead of Jello, always room for Jello. There's always room for head trauma. Come on.
Exactly.
All right.
As you're falling, you're like, I wish I had my candy.
Yeah. As you're falling out of the tree, the Werther's Originals and black licorice fall out of your pockets.
Root beer barrels escape your trap.
Root beer barrels. Oh, wow. We got a vote for lake, a vote not for the lake, and another vote for lake. So
lake.
I think
2 votes for lake. Let me give it I think we got 5 viewings. Like maybe we'll get another vote here.
We'll give it another second or two here, but otherwise probably going to the lake without our Werther's Originals. Do you decide to gather the candy, or do you decide to move on that fell out of your pockets?
Exactly. There you go. Lake, not the lake. So we got split decision here.
Oh boy. Okay.
2 for forest, 2 for lake.
So we'll do.
So we'll say heads forest, tails lake.
Okay. Tails lake. We're going for that lake, Eddie. Page 11.
Lake time it is. Get your yacht rock ready. We're going to the lake. Rumors of a secluded lake hidden somewhere in these woods have circulated among the local kids for years. It's a hidden lake, y'all. You don't know where it's at. Do you recall overhearing your older sister and her friends whispering about its crystal clear waters reflecting the vibrant canopy above? On rare misty mornings, they say a dense fog parts just enough to reveal the faint outline of a small island at its center, for swallowing it back into secrecy. The thought of discovering this elusive wonder makes your heart race with anticipation, momentarily distracting you from your current predicament. Your feet seem to move on their own, drawn by the invisible force towards where you think the lake might be. As you push through the underbrush, the forest seems to grow denser, as if trying to keep its secret hidden. Suddenly, the trees part, and there it is, a mirror-smooth expanse of water, shrouded in mist, with the shadowy shape of an island barely visible at its heart. If you decide to stay on the shore, page 21. If you decide to try and find the island, turn to page 5.
All right.
This robber storyline, we have definitely stayed in the pocket here.
Yeah. I didn't realize this one is quite a long storyline that keeps getting strung on.
There you go. We started it at the tail end of the show.
That's pretty typical. Yes.
Yeah, it's what we do.
All right. Let us know in the chat if we stay on the shore or do we try to find the island. Let us know in the chat. Now, some of these, as we know in Choose Your Own Adventure books, that several of the decisions lead you back to the same thing. So I think this one might be that one where you're still going to get to where it wants you to go.
Gerald, let's get in that water with those concussions.
Because why not? All right. So let's go to the island.
When I'm concussed.
Yeah, you swim better. Yeah. Instead of wait
I do.
30 minutes until after you've eaten to swim. You're like, wait 30 minutes after your concussion. That's
Exact to go.
concussion protocol in
Optimal
the
swimming
80s.
power. It gets unlocked when you get concussed.
Yes.
Find the island, page 5. That's you, sir.
Okay, that would be me. Here we go. Using the nearby fallen logs and the knowledge from your correspondence course in raft making, you fashion a makeshift raft and push off from the shore, drifting slowly toward the island. When you land, you see an ancient crumbling tower. You walk closer to the tower, rising from the mist-shrouded island at the center of the lake. Its weathered stone walls are covered in creepy vines, giving it an eerie, abandoned appearance. As you gaze at the structure, a pale, translucent figure appears in one of the tower windows. The ghostly form seems to beckon you closer before vanishing into thin air. An inexplicable chill runs down your spine, leaving you wondering about the secrets this mysterious tower might hold. All right, here we go. If you enter the tower, turn to page 25. If you decide to explore outside the tower, turn to page 43. Here we go. We got ghosts now, Eddie. So bandits and ghosts.
Haunted tower. Haunted tower. This book has everything, everybody. We had werewolves. We had candy bars being thrown at bears. We had robbers getting knocked out, nearly killed with a stick. We had bridges that smelled like pee.
Yes. Ghosts.
Dude, the DeVry
Institute of Technology.
DeVry, bro. Fun fact, I went to a technical school. I went to ITT. And fun fact, later on, 10 years ago, they were like, turns out ITT was a giant scam. I was like,
huh. I'm glad I have this.
Is my degree
this diploma.
trash? Oh, dude.
Let's see.
So funny.
Tower and so two for tower, one for outside.
2 tower, 1 outside.
Okay, so
we'll give it a spell here.
Oh, John said enter. Okay, so 3 for the tower.
All right,
page 25.
Tower it
Eddie.
is. Here we go. Page 25. Man, you see a ghost in the tower, you got to go inside, y'all.
You got to.
I would run.
Exactly.
I'm the guy that runs into the haunted house. I know that sounds insane, but I'm just.
There has to be a correspondence course for ghost busting. Yes.
There's got to be, man. As you enter the tower, your flashlight beam cuts through the darkness, revealing cobweb-covered walls and crumbling wooden stairs. Your tucked-in shirt catches on a jagged piece of masonry, and you instinctively reach for the pocket knife in your jeans. Suddenly, the air grows frigid, and a translucent figure materializes before you. An elderly man in antiquated clothing, his eyes filled with a mix of sorrow and urgency. He gestures frantically towards a section of the wall, his spectral form flickering like a candle in the wind. As you approach, your flashlight illuminates faded markings that seem to be a map or diagram. The ghost's mouth moves, but no sound emerges. He points repeatedly between you and the wall, his actions growing more desperate by the second. However, he also makes you feel uneasy, and you are thinking of leaving before something happens. Examine the writings, page 57. Leave the tower, page 43.
All right. So we've got our pocket knife, our flashlight, and a ghost.
And curious, sir. Exactly, right? That's the makings of a good You Choose adventure. Flashlight, pocket knife, ghost.
Ghost. And our tucked in shirt. You know, I had to mention there, our shirt's tucked in. Even if it gets pulled
Always
on
tucked.
rock, it's still tucked
Always
in.
Tucked. Doesn't hurt it at all.
No. We got 1 vote for examine. Okay. Give it another second. Let us know in the chat. Yeah, I tried to get as many tropes in here as we could, so
I mean, I think you nailed it, dude. I think we definitely achieved the maximum choose your own adventure experience in a fan created novel. You should send this to Edward Packard. Be like, dude, read this.
Oh, there you go. We do even have an alien abduction in here, Eddie, and I tried to make the kid as excited and joyful as possible being abducted, just like Eddie would be.
He's pumped. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah.
We have unanimous Examine page
Okay.
57, sir.
All right. That's me. 57. Here we go. With newfound determination, you search the tower's wall. Your fingers trace the ancient stonework. Suddenly, a section gives way, revealing a hidden compartment inside. You find a small, intricately carved object. Unmistakable, the relic mentioned in the text. As you hold it, the ghost's form solidifies further. He gestures towards the relic, then upwards. In a flash of insight, you understand. The Cloud Walkers didn't perish, they left Earth. This relic was a key to their advanced technology, left behind as a failsafe. The ghost, seemingly at peace now that the relic has been found, begins to fade. As he disappears, the tower starts to rumble. You rush outside just in time to see a massive shape emerge from the lake, a long, dormant spaceship activated by the relic's recovery. As the ship rises into the sky, you stand on the island, clutching the relic. The mystery of the Cloud Walkers is solved. The end. There we go. Aliens, ghosts, all wrapped into 2 pages.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I
That was
like
fun.
try to combine ghosts and spaceships. That's a good one.
I mean, that's actually pretty clever. I don't think they've ever done that. They did ancient civilizations and aliens, but they never tried to do the ghost and alien like combo. You
Yeah,
know, the
that's a
ghost alien combination. We win. Mr. BRS, literally, we win. We're the
yes.
winners tonight. Do you have the cheering, the applause? This is for everybody. This is for everybody tonight
Yes,
on our
I think
100th
I do.
episode.
I don't. I thought I had a clapping one.
I thought we had a cheering one.
I know. Evidently, I didn't move.
Well, you
it
got
over.
Macho Man. You can give him a
I
little
had to get
Macho
it. Yeah,
Man for
let's just
everybody.
do a Macho Man.
Oh yeah!
For you, one more for Mr. BRS.
Oh
And we
yeah!
got one for
Oh
John Kennedy.
yeah!
One for Gerald
Oh
Gordon.
yeah!
And Scott Miller.
Oh yeah!
Everybody gets one.
So what I'll do is when I release this on the podcast, we'll put it in the show notes so you guys can download it. It's just in a PDF format, so
Yeah,
you can check it out for yourself.
And everybody watching tonight, you can also download this as well. We'll figure out a way to get that uploaded, I guess. I don't know how we want to do that, but we can put it up on a social, I guess. You can't put a whole file up, though, can you?
No, but
I
can just,
know. Hey, send us your email address and we'll send it to you.
otherwise I can share the file on my OneDrive, and it's a shareable. People can download it.
Even better.
It'll work. I'll make sure
Even better.
we get it out there for you guys to check out yourself. So
Yeah.
but yeah. There's
I
several
couldn't
more
think of a better
endings
way to
that we didn't get to. So yeah, download it and check it out, and we'll see what you think.
That was a perfect way to end our 100th with a ghost alien hybrid solving an ancient mystery. Kid's holding the relic like it doesn't, like he's always known. He's like, I've always known.
I know what this is.
This was my destiny. He's like, this thing right here, man. This was what I was all about.
Again,
you've owned that for 8 seconds. I've my destiny here.
and I figured it out. And we
know.
de-aged. We went down to 5 again.
He's 6 years. Look at him. He's barely 5 years old. It feels like those 80s movies again. This is where you got to lean in the 80s. If you watch an 80s movie now, even like early 80s movie, like Goonies, watch Goonies with the eyes of someone today. It's like these kids accept what's happening immediately. There's no like, this is crazy. They're like yeah, like they're just like they're into it. Yeah, like every time something gets a little weird, they're just into it. They're like, yep. You know.
Here, Eddie. Here's the illustration of you being abducted when you were 9 years old.
Look at the joy, my people. I'm being taken home. This is legit how I would be. Like, you don't understand. They're gonna make you work in the alien mines. I'm good.
That's okay.
I'll be a pet. I'm good. I'm being taken home. Thank you, Scott Miller. Heck yeah, here's to 100 more. 5 years and 100 episodes. Look at us go.
I know. Can you believe it? It's crazy.
I can and I can't at the same time. It's crazy.
Yes. All right. Well, hey, thank you everybody in the chat. And thank you if you're listening later. You can go to youchoosepodcast.com. That's a letter U, choosepodcast.com for previous episodes, our social medias, emails, reach out to us and let us know what you think of the show. And until next time, you choose the adventure. Thanks, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Couldn't believe it.
Opa!
Opa. Yeah, there you go.
I go instant, like culturally insensitive. I'm sorry.
Insensitive.
That's amazing. This is the one part about doing this kind of stuff that I love the most, is that we find people all over the place. Everybody in the chat, Mr. BRS, John Kennedy, Scott Miller. We got some classics who have been with us for a good long while. Yeah, it's been fun, dude. 100 episodes.
It is. So here's to 100 more. I don't, Eddie and I always talk about, I think we're going to run out of stuff, but there is so much. So much content.
I mean, we just have a lot. We have a lot to talk about. And what did you say? You figured out that like somebody with Superman was tied into Choose Your Own Adventure?
Yes. So the guy that plays Superman is the grandson of Edward Packard. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. That's insane.
Yes. Edward Packard is his grandfather. That's crazy. Small world.
And hold on one second, everybody. I'm just kind of. And yours truly, full circle. I saw Superman this weekend, y'all.
Yes.
I saw it. I got my popcorn bucket.
Exactly. I saw it yesterday, and then I saw that article. Somebody sent it to me a couple weeks ago. And so I messaged Edward Packard, but he was pretty busy. I'm sure with his grandson being a Hollywood star right now, he's probably busy.
Yeah. It's funny. Did you like it? What was your take? You enjoy it?
Yeah, I liked it. I love it. It's just so nerdy.
So nerdy, so fun, so James Gunny,
Yes.
I was like, I think he has to just make all the comic book movies now. That's what we've all agreed to at this point.
Yeah.
He does such a good job. Yes, John Kennedy, in my opinion, and I'm a Superman fan. Like, I mean, I've told people in the holy trinity of my liking things, there is Superman, He-Man, and Superman, He-Man, and Transformers, Optimus Prime. That's where I'm at. And then I have like a B team, which is like Silverhawks, Thundercats,
and GoBots.
And GoBots. I love GoBots all the time.
Well, maybe not the B team. It's like the D or E team as GoBots.
Dude, for real, Jason the Wheeled Warriors. If there's a deep cut for anybody, it's so funny. I'm in the theater and I'm watching the movie, and a friend of mine is off to the side. A guy, Bart. Remember Bart from Daydream Instruction Manual?
Yeah.
Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, I'd like to come with you guys." So he joined us at the movie theater, and I'm sitting there watching it. And he ordered the popcorn bucket, and they bring it to him, and I was like, "That's a little much, right? That's a little much." And as the movie's going on, I'm looking at the popcorn bucket. I'm looking at him eating out of it, and I'm like, "I'm gonna get that bucket. I'm gonna
getting it. I'm gonna eat
cereal. I'm eating cereal out of this bucket." Yeah, it's really good. If you guys like James Gunn movies, if you like Guardians, that kind of sensibility, what was the other one? Peacemaker.
Well, Peacemaker, and I love the fact that they still use the John Williams theme song. I mean, just classic.
They really did. He's like, it's a great theme song. Why wouldn't we?
It's almost synonymous with Superman. I mean, you cannot. I mean, the previous Snyder or whoever it was, kind of said we're not going to do that, but Gunn's like, no, we're going to put it in there.
We're using it, again, and it's so hard because I kind of have the same feeling I do about Superman as I do about Star Trek. I'm like, any Trek is good Trek. That's what I've told people. Like, as long as they're making Star Trek, it's still alive.
Yeah.
And there's so many things that they're not going to make new stuff of. Like think about like Looney Tunes, dude. Like, that's gone.
Yeah.
They're not making new Looney Tunes stuff. They may try now again, but I just think when something is good and they keep making it good, like, just enjoy. I don't know. I loved it. I plan on seeing it again. Yeah. And yeah, I agree. Peacemaker was pretty fun.
It was.
I've only seen season 1 though, so no spoilers.
Well, speaking of new stuff, we're going to go through Mysterious Forest, which is the Choose Your Own Adventure book that Eddie and I put together. We went through the, what would you say, the alpha version 6 months ago or so.
We did a beta test, I'd say for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
so this is
and we got feedback.
Yep. This is the final. It's, the old saying, perfection is the enemy of done. It's as done as it's going to get.
Exactly. There is going to be another book that, and I say all these things, but I do plan on doing this. I do. It's just a matter of when. I'm on an embargo of creation until we get this dang card game done. After that, though, I am making, with Lee's help, an Oops, All Concussions, Choose Your Own Adventure book, where it's just chock full of concussions.
Yes. We do have some concussions in this one, but the next one, that Eddie's version, is all concussions.
All concussions. There's one thing that's guaranteed in this book, and it's you're going to be wearing a helmet at the end of the adventure. To get through
there's
normal life.
so many things we could do. But this
so
is
many concussions. They'll be
the
near
book that we put together. And just to let you know, all the artwork is AI because Eddie and I can't draw. So
listen, guys. Sometimes you got to lean in, and we just, on a perfect world, we wouldn't have to utilize some of this stuff, but in the reality, like our friends over at the AI
yes,
overlords helped us out with this one. So,
and if you're watching live, we're going to release this book you can get for 50% off the cover price, which is $0. So
the low price is $0.
But if you can't afford that, we'll do 3 easy payments, right?
If it's too steep for you, 3 easy payments of nothing 99. And you can do that. I think it'd be fun to do 2 versions of this. We can certainly release the Tiger Sharks, bro. Scott Miller dropping the Tiger Sharks reference.
Ooh,
that's a deep cut too.
That is.
There was Thundercats, Silverhawks, and then Tiger Sharks. Tiger Sharks was so good and so bad at the same time, because they were just like, man, we're gonna make freaking people that fuse with sharks. This guy's a killer whale. This guy's a dolphin. This guy's all sorts of stuff. One guy a hammerhead, didn't his eyes like?
Yeah. See,
it was 1 season? Was it even a full season?
I don't even think it was a full season. I think it was like half a season.
We shouldn't get too deep into this because really Lee has another podcast, guys. Lee has a podcast. Not undercover. God,
Covert Nerd. Covert Nerd podcast.
Nerd. And Covert Nerd, that's the space where we would talk about 80s weird cartoons that you didn't remember that were made.
Yeah, we should do that.
We should do an episode of that. I'd be a guest on that if you wanted me to.
Oh yeah, like that'd be the perfect place to talk about Turbo Teen.
Dude, yes, Turbo Teen. I watched the junkiest cartoons. I was such a non-discerning kid when it came to cartoons, like the B-list stuff for sure. C, D-list, Turbo Teen, Rubik's the Cube. Yep. Remember that one?
Yes.
Jason the Wheeled Warrior. It's like, guys, they were high as could be. They were high as could be when they were like, hey guys, what if we took cars and put them with plants? And there's a kid with a mohawk, and he's got a ring, and he controls the plants. And his dad's got a beard. What's happening? Give him a show. I like his style.
Let's do it.
Let's go. It's no bad idea.
Thundar the Barbarian. Yep. Thundar the Barbarian was great.
Thundar the Barbarian didn't play games. He was like kicking guys in the chest, throwing them off to their death. He's like, aha, I killed 4 people today. You're like, dang, Thundar.
I'm just getting started.
I'm just warming up. He's eating out of the skull of someone he just killed. You're like, Thundar was next level.
He was.
Didn't care. He's murdering people.
It
was a great show. Great cartoon. Remember Black Star?
Black Star, yeah. Yep.
Black Star, guys. That's a deep one, too. Black Star, I remember we had a toy. And he had a flint that you would put in the back of him. Remember when you put flints and things? Yeah, and then you would spin the little wheel in his chest. He would have internally, he would spark up, and you would see his little chest light up with his Black Star. Black Star, man, that was a fun one. With his shard, crystal shard sword.
Yes.
Oh, that's what I want to see is a mashup of Thundar, Black Star, He-Man. Just for real though.